Alright, we're going to jump right into this. I am going to take a red lipstick and just paint over. That's going to be my main foundation color for the red. Right now I'm going to take a Krylon face liner and just outline, do my outlines and everything. And with this Kingdom Hearts character, he has kind of like a spiky mouth, so I'm just drawing on little triangles. Now I'm just going to take that red lipstick I showed you and then just start to fill in the areas where there is red. Pretty much his skin tone for this. Alright, I'm going to quickly glue down my brows with some Prose-Aid. And this is a Prose-Aid that I had for a while, so maybe like 3 years. Still good though, I'm going to use it. I'm just covering up with Scar Wax for a nicer base. Alright, then you just put one more layer of Prose-Aid on top. Now I'm just going to start filling in the eye patch area, the string. Just using a black nabby pencil. I like these a lot. I don't know if this company still exists, but if they do, let me know. But I like their black pencil. I'm just gonna set my eyebrows with some powder. This is the same powder I made. I use it for like everything. Beauty, makeup, special effects, just about everything. I use it for everything. Alright, I have to draw a circle for the eye patch. So I'm just gonna decide to freehand it. Figured it would be easier. Alright, now I'm just gonna fill in all the areas I need to with black, just as a guideline. I'm just gonna finish filling up the red areas with the lipstick. Oh, and this did not actually stain my skin, so pretty nice. And I'm using my fingers because pretty much you get 4 different sizes, well, of paintbrushes if you use your fingers. And it's like quicker than grabbing a brush. Right now I'm just taking a Melt Light lipstick and then just starting to fill in the X. Right now I'm going to start to fill in the lower part of the mouth, pretty much where his jaw will be. So I'm just using the black first, then I'm going to go over it with white to make it gray, because in the reference picture this area is gray. Right now I'm just going to take a Global Art liquid body paint and then just fill in the black areas. Alright, now I'm just going to smooth out the black, just using water over it to make it a lot more smoother. Right now with the detailed brush, I'm just going to be finishing up the triangles going downward on the mouth. And I'm going to pull out a mirror just so I can be more precise. I could just take that same black body paint and then just finesse all the black areas. Just make it a darker black, then complete the outline for the eye patch and fill in the triangles here. Right now I'm just going to use a global body art white and just fill in the X. Sometimes it's good to change how you hold your brush, because you can get a bit more precise with it. So I'm not really holding my brush like a makeup brush. I'm holding it more like how I would actually paint, so I can get more detailed and precise and make sure I do not get out of the sketched area I made. Alright, now I'm just going to take out my powder and powder everything down. Powder like your life depends on it. Because it will if you want this to last all night. If you are doing this character for, your Halloween look. Alright, and right here is where I realized there was some of my skin showing, so I'm just filling in the areas around my nose so you don't see my skin. Alright, I made myself a little paper cardstock prosthetic for the other area of the eye. It's kind of like a little symbol. And I'm going to be attaching it with Prozaid on the back of it. And then with Prozaid, you want to put it on and then put it directly on your skin. Hold it in place. And then it will pretty much stay on. and it becomes almost like a rubber when you when it dries. So it lasts a very, very long time. I'm just connecting the pieces because I figured that I would do it in sections just in case, since there's movement to the eye, I have to get the position just right. Right now I'm just filling in the areas with almost like a gray black just to add more depth and dimension. I'm going to leave some of the areas, like some small little bits of the areas white, just because I want it to look a lot more in depth and a bit cartoony, just a little bit. Right now I'm just taking whatever is left on my brush, some gray face paint I made, and then just using that for shading. Right where there is shading, there's highlights, so I'm just going to take the white global paint I used and just highlight certain areas. Gonna get around the eye patch, the nose, and even around the bottom of the teeth, because it will bring it out and make it stand out against the gray. You see, so right here I'm kind of like taking I'm applying it and then I'm smudging it out. It just makes it a bit more kind of like lived in. I'm just going to take a loose powder, a loose red Maron Star Blend powder, and then just go around the areas where I want there to be more detail. So like the nose, underneath the eye patch, the forehead area, or I noticed my lips were standing out a little bit too much, so I'm just taking that nabby pencil and then just filling in the inner part of my lips. Right now I'm just going to take the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows. I depotted them from the She's in Parties palette. I think they discontinued that palette. It was really good. It was one of the best palettes they made, really. Good colors, good payoff, and I even like the shimmers. I usually do not like their shimmer formula, but the shimmers in here are really good. But I'm just using the purpley colors that they had. Right now I'm just going to take a white shadow. It's actually a satin, but with all this on, it becomes more of a matte color. So I'm just highlighting little areas where I want there to be, where I want to bring areas forward. Then I'm just going to take it's almost like a satin gray black shadow, and then use that to add my contours. Because I'm trying to make this more realistic, but cartoony at the same time. Then highlight little areas. Alright, and then I just add a scarf. It kind of matches the colors going on. And then that's it for the look. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye bye. Ciao.